And I'm going to mix between this light blue and the dark red. The first thing I'm going to do is mix between these two colors. Okay, so then I'm taking a portion of it and I'm going to mix these two together. Now I'm cleaning off my palette knife so that I'm going to mix between the red and that purple. I'm numbering my steps for clarity. So that's one. Now I'm going to mix between 1 and 2. So I'm going to take a little of 2 and mix between them. So 1 and 2 together. This way I don't have to clean my brush out. I can just keep using the pigment. Now I'm painting in the 2. This is mostly the 3. And then between 3 and 4. Mostly 4. And the last brush stroke will be the blue. That's how you mix a stepped gradient. So I have like basically 2, this is your gradient mixed on the palette, and this is it laid down with brush strokes. So once you finish your gradient, you're gonna have a lot of paint left over. And what I do is just mix another gradient. In this one, I'm going to go from the blue to the red. I'm gonna let it dry. All right, so stepped gradients, super fun. I mixed this one going from red to blue, and then I came back and used the same mixtures going from blue to red. You can also try wet into wet gradient, and those are not going to be as large generally because you have to keep everything moist. So let's try one of these. We're going to take half our palette and mix it into a puddle. And then we're going to take the other half of the palette and mix it into a puddle. I'm mixing up the 2 colors that I'm going to blend between. I'll lay down the first color like this, and then I'll lay in the second color like this, and then with a stiff brush I'm going to merge those 2 colors together by blending back and forth. All right, so that is the wet into wet method, and you can try that out.
So once you've finished your gradients, let them dry. Then they can be used as backgrounds for other projects you do. They can make an incredible illusion of space, like in these examples. They can also be used to make the illusion of light, like in this clay, and for backgrounds